What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Car Keys. So I guess you're wondering why we're here. You probably don't know where we are. We are at Hennessy Buick GMC Mazda. I was here 3 years ago for the same actual issue of a battery. And once again, actually, this is where we bought the Mazda, by the way. So big shout outs to Hennessy Mazda of Morrow. Good people to deal with. So if you saw the last video, you know exactly why we're here. You saw what happened at Meineke. If you didn't see what happened, go back and check that video out. Just to give a quick summary, Meineke kind of screwed me up. And they broke my key socket and didn't take any type of ownership of it. And also, I went there for soft pedal and brakes, and I went there 3 times for it. First time they said I needed pads and rotors on the front, got that fixed. Then they said I needed a master cylinder, got that fixed. And now they're saying I need a brake booster. So I'm not going to Meineke ever again. You do what you want. I would highly recommend that you do not go to Meineke, especially the Meineke in Fairburn on Sonoy Road. Anyway, not gonna get in all that, but so that's the reason why we're here. We're gonna get that checked out. The other reason why we're here is because our battery went dead. So my daughter left the door open on the Mazda, and it was open for about 8 hours. I got home that night after work and noticed the door was open. Cranked it up. It cranked up kind of sluggish, but it cranked right up. I drove it around, make sure it charged the battery up. So I drove it around for about 20 minutes. It was fine. Next morning we get up, take the kids to school, and the Mazda won't start. So we've been dealing with a battery issue ever since then. I had to boost it off this morning just to get it here. Okay, I love the Mazda CX5. It's probably one of the best cars we ever had. But it seems to have some issues that are starting to show their ugly faces right now. We've had the Mazda for almost 6 years now. So yeah, it's starting to show some things that we didn't know before. And we'll get into that later on when we figure out what's actually going on with it. So while we're here, I think we should check out some cars. This is the CX5. This is the refreshed edition of it. It has those upgraded tail lights, upgraded front bumper down there. That's different. I like the fact that this is all gloss black now, or body colored. Before they were doing that cheap looking plastic faded black thing that they were doing before. I didn't like that, but anyway, yeah. Miatas. Let's talk about Miatas real quick, y'all. And you see I picked this color. We have a dark gray one that's convertible. We have a white one. Then we have this one. I love this color. Not really sure what it's called. Let's see if we can find out. $38,000. Wow. Aero gray. Right. I love that thing right there. It's small. I've never driven one before. I actually never even sat in one before. But I like that, y'all. Wow. Now, if you know GMC, you know they're good on trucks. All right. And not Fords, of course, but I do like GMC trucks. That was actually my second option. If I didn't get an F-150, I was looking at a GMC. I also wanted a Jeep Gladiator, but yeah, look at this thing. Wow. Look at that. This is the AT4 edition. Has a 6.2 liter V8. Wow. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I love the black vinyl on the back. This is GMC's off-road version of, or rugged version of their Sierras. This is the AT4X. Check out the price here. Can't see it. Somebody done took the price off. Can't see that. $79,235. What do you guys think? Is it worth it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about GMC trucks, but that looks good. That's a good looking truck right there. Love these tires. These are the Goodyear Wranglers Territory MTs. All right. They do not look like mud tires. They actually look like all-terrain tires, but those are pretty good on there. Duramax Denali. All right, now that is a huge truck. I don't know if it looks as big in the camera. I've never actually been in one of these. This is a huge truck, and it's the Denali, so it has all the leather and all the goodies that you want in a luxury truck, but in a dually. Now, we're not in the market for a new vehicle, but with all the issues that the Mazda's having, it starts to make you wonder, is it time for us to actually look at or get a new vehicle? That was very awkward when you're walking, but is it time to actually look at a new vehicle? We can't afford these. Honestly, the market on new vehicles is going up significantly, and I mean, I like some of these cars, but we can't. It's not a good time for us. It's not a good time for most people to actually buy a new car, but it's cool to look. I love to come to dealerships and look at new vehicles and see what they have, the inventory, any special vehicles they have. That's stuff they keep in the showroom. I love looking at them, but like, it's just not a good time for us. think I'm gonna start bringing my cars here for service, y'all. Look at this place. This place looks amazing. Let's go this way. This place looks amazing. Got me out up there on the lift. I kid you not, it did not look like it's the last time I was here. It's been like 3 years since I've been here. This place looks incredible. I got the two CX5s here. This one is in the EV. Mazda interior. Price on this one, $59,000. Not too bad, I love the color. Check out this one. This one has an inline 6. Look at this interior, y'all. Whoa. Yeah, I like that one. So which one would you pick? The inline 6 or the EV? Whoa. Look at that. Porsche Taycan. Wow. Porsche Taycan 4S. Sitting outside of the Mazda dealership. Wow. Fully electric. Now look at the size. You can't even see in there. Look at the size of those calipers. This thing is a beast. Whew. Now, you say you don't like electric cars. Yeah, look at this thing. See if you really see if you can really still say that you don't like electric cars. Wow. It has EV tires. What are EV tires, y'all? Put in the comments below. What are EV tires? What do they do? What are they different? How are they different? Wow. Man. Yeah, I wish I could see inside a little bit. It's a fully electric Porsche, y'all. What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you think about supercars that are fully electric, okay? I mean, you got that horsepower, you got that torque. I'm pretty sure it still has crazy horsepower. I'm not sure what it is. Look at those headlights. Look at that. All right, y'all, we are done. Got a new battery and hopefully new brakes. All right, they got me running already. Of course, I have to check. I don't really care. I have to check. Yep, that's a new battery. Oop. All right, we are good to go. Let's ride. They said that the brakes seemed pretty fine. They seemed normal. And the only thing the only remedy they had was to get a brake fluid flush, which is also what Meineke did. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that stops better already. So we'll get out here on the road and we're going to do a little test drive to make sure everything is everything. Yeah, we are out on the main road. Like you saw, they got a new battery. Crank right up. Of course, it does with a new battery. But we're coming up to a red light, so let's see how these brakes feel. And stop. All right, that feels a little bit better. Actually, that feels a lot better. That does feel better. That feels better. So it's like you hit the brakes. I'm trying not to tap brakes if people think I'm brake checking them. Just turn here. It's gonna turn into this parking lot, this gas station. Yeah, it stops. Oh, yeah, it definitely stops better. Okay, definitely better. I think I'm expecting it to like stop, like the minute you tap the brake, it just stops, you know, and it's not stopping like that. But it does stop better. I definitely say that Mazda did a lot better than Meineke did. Yeah, that stops a lot better. Yeah, okay. So they got me right. They definitely got me right. So big shout out to Hennessy Mazda of Morrow. Of South Lake is what is the actual name. Hennessy Mazda of South Lake. I do appreciate you guys. We're gonna pull up to this next red light. And of course, we're gonna stop. Yeah, that does feel better. That does feel better. Got in this trailer. That does feel better. So big shout outs to Hennessy Mazda. Definitely got me right. This feels a lot better than it did before. Now, it just makes me wonder. They did a brake fluid flush and bleed. Meineke did the same thing, or supposedly did the same thing. So what's the difference here? Is it did they not do it correctly, or is Mazda just better? I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say here. It's just, you know, you get something done at Meineke and you have all these issues, and then it doesn't stop. You know, it doesn't stop like it's supposed to. You go to Mazda, they do the same thing, and it stops better. What do you? I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? And we are back at the house. I want to give a huge shout out to Hennessy Mazda of Morrow, y'all. One of the coolest experiences I've ever had at any dealership, probably the best service I've ever had at any dealership. Big shout out to Shay, my service consultant. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for all your advice. You guys are amazing, okay? So the showroom looks incredible, by the way. I don't know if they just renovated, because last time I was there 3 years ago, it did not look like that. It looks like a high-end Lamborghini dealership. Anyway, so best service I've ever gotten. What they'll do is they'll send you a text message, and it'll give you all the updates on your vehicle. It'll tell you when your vehicle's in service, that it's being worked on. It'll tell you when it's done, which is pretty cool. The other thing that was amazing, all you content creators will definitely appreciate this. The tech that actually worked on my car shot a video of my car in the shop, showing all the issues that was going on and showing what he was going to do, and sent me the video. It was literally the most amazing thing. I've never seen that at any car dealership ever in my entire life. And like I said, as a content creator, gotta appreciate that. So if there's ever any question of, is the work being done, or are they actually looking at my car, are they working on it, they send you a video actually showing you what's going on with your vehicle. Awesome, okay? Awesome. Big shout out to you guys. So real quick, let's talk about what we got done. We did show you the battery. There you go, brand new battery. There you go, it's a little crooked there, but brand new battery there. Nothing to worry about, all good. Now, my question here is, we've had this Mazda for almost 6 years. All right, this is our 2017 Mazda CX5 Grand Touring Edition in all black. This is my wife's daily driver, and she loves it. She spec'd it out. She picked everything for it. Every option that was imaginable in 2017, we got. It's on this vehicle, okay? It's been awesome. Honestly, it's been awesome. It's one of the best vehicles we've ever driven. However, it seems like it might have an underlying issue that nobody seems to know about, or nobody was really aware of until now, and that's electrical. So, including the factory battery, this Mazda CX5 has had 3 batteries, including today. 3 batteries in this vehicle. We've had to replace it twice. That's not normal, okay? I don't care how many electronics are in this vehicle. You should not have to replace the battery this often. Now, there's good and bad here, and once this airplane goes by, I'll talk about it. Now, this is the good. This battery was replaced almost 3 years ago. Not even 3 years. We got it like 2 more weeks, and it would have been 3 years, which is good that it happened now because it's still under warranty. It has a 3-year warranty on the battery, so the battery was replaced for free, almost free. The cost of the battery was under warranty, but not the labor. How much do you think it costs to install a battery in the 2017 Mazda CX5? It's $100, okay? Labor on the battery was $100. Now, I could have walked out the store and went to like AutoZone or something like that and got a battery, but it'd been more than $100. And since it was already on warranty, I might as well pay $100 and get a brand new battery. All right, the bad news. The bad news is that, like I said before, the battery only lasted us short of 3 years, not even 3 years, which is the warranty mark. So every 3 years, we're gonna have to replace the battery on this Mazda CX5, and it's gonna cost us $100. Today's date is Monday, October the 21st. 3 years from now, Monday, October the 21st, well, it won't be Monday, but 3 years from now, October 21st, we're gonna have to worry about getting a new battery in a Mazda CX5. Do we have to upgrade batteries? Like, what do we need to do here? Because this should not be happening. Mazda, you know this should not be happening. It's happening to a lot of people. Put in the comments below and let me know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, wife's here. She's gonna go for a 2-minute drive. She can feel the difference, or if there is a difference. You're not gonna let me in? You're not gonna let me in? Uh-oh.
It's better, I think.
That's what I said at first. I was like, it feels better. Whoa. We're doing donuts. We're doing donuts in the cul-de-sac. We're doing donuts in the cul-de-sac. Well, she's not impressed.
I feel like I don't know what they felt like before. As in, before they were really bad. So,
Yeah.
this is traumatic.
It's traumatic. Okay. Now let's talk about brakes. So it does stop a lot better than it did before. My wife was not as impressed. Then again, she's normally typically not as impressed about things as I am. I know I'm a little overboard sometimes. But anyway, it does stop. Now, the only thing that was done today for the brakes was, first of all, Mazda took the wheels off to inspect the brakes. Meineke did not take the wheels off. I don't know how you inspect brakes and don't take the wheels off. Moving on. Mazda they did take the wheels off. They did inspect all the brake components. They ran tests. They did everything they needed to do. And the only work that they did was they did a brake fluid flush. Meineke also supposedly did a brake fluid flush. I don't want to talk about Meineke no more. This is the last day I want to ever think or talk about Meineke. Meineke doesn't even exist anymore, okay? They're not in the phone book. They're not online. They're not, no apps. They don't even exist anymore. If I drive by Meineke, I will literally look the other way because they do not exist to me anymore. I had to get that out. So anyway, so if Mazda did the same thing that Meineke did, and it's a lot better than it was before, that leads me to believe that Meineke either did something wrong or they didn't do it at all. Let's move on. Let's talk about price real quick. I'm blacking out all my information so I don't get stalked online. So if you look here, it says they tested the battery and alternator. The battery failed, but the alternators tested good. So they did test all other components to make sure that it wasn't something else. So once again, big shout outs to Mazda. If you look down here, this is our brake work, $169.95 for a brake fluid flush. So the last line says, flush brake fluid to push air from the system. So basically they bled the brakes pretty much. So that's good there. And the next line here, they did a multi-point inspection. Thank you for that. That is also free. And if you look here, the last thing it says wheel key lock has been quoted. Wheel lock key has been quoted. Okay, so as you know, if you didn't watch my last video, the company that I say I would never talk about or name again, damaged my socket, my locking socket, my lug key, socket key. I can never say that. My socket key, okay? Where is it at anyway? I'll get it in a minute. They damaged it, okay? So they took no ownership. They took no responsibility for it, even though they're the only ones that had it in their possession for the last like 6 months. They damaged it and they did not want to take any responsibility for fixing it. Anyway, so I went to Mazda and asked them if I could get another one. They said they could not sell just the key, the socket key. They had to sell the entire set. So, which is what we have right here. So, got the whole set. They did not install it for me, which would have been cool, but it's all good. So we have a whole set here. I'm going to install that later on today, and the key is in here as well. So, big shout out to them for that. This was not free though. Thanks to the company that will no longer be named. Okay, I had to pay for this out of my own pocket, which was a total of, next page was a total of $73.95 for a whole new set with the key as well. Yeah. Before we end today's video is a company that would not be named. The last time I was there, they said I needed a brake booster. They said I needed a new brake booster, and that was the issue. And that's what was going to fix this soft pedal issue. So after getting new pads and rotors, getting a new master cylinder and a brake fluid flush twice, they said that I now needed a new brake booster, and that was going to solve the issue. So as you see, I went to Mazda and they didn't say anything about a brake booster. Mazda did a whole full brake inspection of all my brake components, every single component of the braking system, and they said nothing about a brake booster. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in for a second. I'm not even gonna say nothing about it. That's just gonna let that sink in. You are way too big for that. Man. Wow. Thanks.
It's for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is this a flower?
That's a weed, actually.
Oh my God.
And so is this. So needless to say, I'm still pretty upset about the whole issue, but I'm also very excited, very happy to have this situation with the Mazda CX5 behind me, and we can get back to doing fun things like mods. I got a whole ton of mods planned for this vehicle. Unfortunately, this derailed some of those plans due to money, and we're gonna have to wait till that money builds back up so that we can actually do some of the mods on Mazda. Like, we want to do window tint, we want to do some dent repair. That is actually my fault. That's been there for a long time, but we're gonna do dent repair, we're gonna do new wheels, new tires. There's a whole list of things that we have planned for the Mazda that have been derailed due to this issue. But whoa. Sorry. Anyway, so we had a whole ton of plans. That was a hawk, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we had a whole ton of plans that we had planned for the Mazda that have been derailed due to this issue. But now we can finally put this behind us and we can possibly get back on it. I am due to do an oil change and a couple other little maintenance things that need to be done that are common stuff that I can do on my own. But other than that, we are good to go on the Mazda CX5. It's looking good too. I did wash it yesterday. We need some tire shine, but anyway, it's looking good. So thank you guys, Motivation Crew. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. That's me, that's you, that's what we do. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your advice. Everybody in the Mazda CX5 Facebook groups, thank you guys as well. You guys have been a huge help as well. So thank you guys also for your support. And subscribe to the channel. Me and Car Keys. Thanks. Please leave me a comment if you got anything out of this. If you're dealing with the same issues on your Mazda CX5, please let me know. If you go to Meineke for, never mind. Thank you for watching another video on the Me and Car Keys channel. Till next time, Motivation Crew, that's me, that's you. That's what we do. I'll see you.
Bye. Bye.